Alright, y'all, so this is going to be a clairvoyant energy reading for November of 2025. And make sure y'all give the video a like, subscribe to the channel. If y'all enjoy the content, I will have a donations link in the description box below. So let's go ahead and get started with this reading. What's going on for the current energy for November of 2025? Current energy for today. High Priestess Pisces energy. Page of Pentacles. The Page of Wands reverse. The Nine of Swords reverse. Five of Wands. Man, these individuals are out of control. Yeah, the Ace of Swords reverse. It's like they're still trying to keep something on going. A lot of misinformation and lies. And from the looks of it, like, people are turning against someone that keeps doing this. Okay, so some of you have someone protecting you that may have strong feelings for you. Okay, so you have protection for someone trying to lie on you. Two of Swords. The Ace of Wands reverse. The Queen of Pentacles. Two of Cups reverse. Okay, so this is someone that you may not be talking to. Someone's defending you behind your back that you're not talking to. This is someone that you at least expect to have feelings for you because they're very cold at the surface level. This could be the vibes. This may be an air sign. This can either be an Aquarius or a Gemini. I don't have the Lover's card here or the Magician card, but this could be either Aquarius or a Gemini, or you could be an Aquarius or a Gemini. This is someone that you haven't talked to. You're not in communication with. You may not even have this individual on social media. Queen of Cups. They could have water signs in their chart or earth signs in their chart. Ten of Pentacles reverse. Page of Cups. And the King of Cups reverse. Okay, so for some of you, you do have someone that's protecting you and defending you. Something is relentlessly trying to be dragged out involving a public setting with the Ten of Pentacles reverse. And this is in regards to a lot of lying with the Ace of Swords reverse. Someone actually has a new discovery of proof that someone is on a fake account using your name and doing things to try to make you look bad. And this may be what this argument is pertaining to. If this is anything pertaining to a legality situation, which is the legal level, keep in mind I'm not a legal advisor, but if this is anything pertaining to a legal situation to where someone's trying to get an unfavorable judgment on your behalf, basically as if you show up, then you would have the plaintiff and the defendant, right? There's something very significant about someone trying to manipulate a decision against you. This keeps coming out through my cards, but this is being done with a lot of misinformation and lies, and this is stirring a lot of individuals up. And there's one of them that want to alert you, to help you out, that may actually show up to defend you, that has physical proof of something being done on a fake page. They know that this is not you. Someone is deliberately causing confusion. Someone's protecting someone with the Temperance card. Someone is definitely protecting someone. This individual knows that you're an innocent person. You stand out amongst the rest. There's also some people that may be in your surroundings that you may least expect that may have your back. Some of you don't realize that you're transforming a whole public setting. And some of these individuals that was once in their head about you are really not. They're only in their head right now due to what they can do to defend you. This has got to stop. This has got to stop. Like, these individuals are out of control with the Five of Wands. But you do have individuals that you may least expect to defend you. Because they know someone is on a fake page starting a bunch of bullshit and saying things that's not the truth about you. They're lying with the Ace of Swords reversed. Someone knows that they're lying and they could be going back and forth. This give me the vibes of a drama starring female that don't know when to shut up or keep to themselves and to leave an innocent person alone. This individual just needs to shut the fuck up and go somewhere else and mind their business and leave an innocent person alone. And people could be telling them that. Someone could literally be saying something along them lines. Like, this could be an air sign that could be saying that. Why don't this person just shut the fuck up and stop running their mouth about an innocent person? But this is an individual that you at least expect that will say cuss words, is what I'm getting. Because there may be a side of them that may feel as if they have an image to hold up. But it's not due to that. It's mainly due to professionalism. Okay, so someone could come across as a perfectionist. But still, though, it's okay for this individual to reveal their flaws. If they feel the need to be negative towards someone, then that's perfectly fine. If someone's trying to get someone in trouble, and they feel the need to lash out, then that right there, that's probable cause to, I'm saying probable cause. I'm so used to reading, like the legal situations on there. They have enough justification to actually lash out. Because this is not right. They're not going to be seen as to have a lack of integrity. Someone could be blaming someone. Someone could literally be, trying to criticize them for cussing, like, oh, well, why are you so mad? Because this individual's about sick and tired of somebody running their mouth about an innocent individual that is in this energy. Some of you could be a healer, and you are relentlessly under attack. Like, these individuals are trying to get the whole public setting to come up against you due to a lot of lies. And there was a fake page that was creating this. That's how this originally got started, off a fake page. These individuals cannot prove that this is you. Somebody has a hold of something. That's why this is being proven that this is not you. I'm also getting the vibes that someone's trying to relentlessly go back and forth as if there's no way to prove that this is not you, but there is a way to prove it because there's a new discovery of evidence. Someone's trying to discard evidence is what it looks like with the Ace of Swords reverse. They're relentlessly trying to put it to where you're not believed. Because they want this individual in trouble bad. This innocent person right here, they want this healer in trouble. But guess what? The healer is innocent. And they got a new discovery on that. And yet, look at what these individuals keep on doing with the Five of Wands. High Priestess, people may be awakening to the fact that you're an intuitive person. Some of you could be a medium. This is being done to a medium, possibly. So wherever some of you out there reside in that, you could be a medium. Now, this may be a rare occasion. But there's a healer or a medium in a public setting that is under attack right now due to a lot of misinformation. But I'm getting people are standing up and defending this medium or this healer. Hey, y'all hold on a minute. I'll be right back, y'all. Y'all hold on. All right, y'all, I'm back. So anyways, there may be a few individuals that may be defending a healer or a medium. This is either a healer or a medium, or it could be both. These individuals sense a very genuine energy from you, and they know that you are very gifted. Whoever this is resonating with, this is definitely pertaining to a healer. This is a spiritual healer. Bro, you could just look at this card and tell that this individual's a good person. These people know that. They know that and they feel this intuitively. Bruh, they don't even have to have physical proof in front of their face. They don't believe nothing of what is said about you to start with. But someone's relentlessly running their mouth and saying shit, some foul shit about an innocent person, but yet they're projecting everything of who they really are. Let them keep it up. Let them keep it up. Let them keep on trying to drag something out, because this is going to get exposed with the Ace of Swords reverse. There's someone's mom that may feel the need to want to apologize to you. There can even be, in regards to a school teacher, something to do with the schooling system. Something about a teacher may feel the need to want to apologize to you for something. Bro, whoever is doing this to this individual got a lot of people stirred up in a public setting. Bro, this is ridiculous. They got the whole damn community stirred up, but it's not. I'm not really getting that this is you that is having to undergo this. This is in regards to the people going against this person because of what is being done to you that's causing confusion. Whoever this individual is that keeps on starting this, that keeps on trying to drag a lie out, is trying to get this individual in trouble in the legal system, trying to get charges put on them, relentlessly trying to push through or something, and it ain't gonna work. Some of you may have, like, you know how you may have a teacher from a long time ago that could have sensed that you had something, like something was unique about you. There's something about a teacher that's standing up for somebody. I'll put it to you like this: this teacher don't care about what these individuals got to say, because they know that this individual is a drama starter, and their daughter may be friends with one of these individuals, or could have been friends with them, but yet always want to bully them, want to sit there and bully and try to make backhanded compliments. And this individual's mom could have told this individual about this person, as I say, that's not your friend. This sounds like this may be a Scorpio lady. Something very significant about a Scorpio lady. I don't have the Scorpio energy out here, but I'm kind of getting that. Or it could be a Pisces, or they could have a Pisces rising. There's something very significant about a Scorpio lady that may be a teacher, that may have told their daughter something, but they're grown up now. Like, their daughters are grown up now. It could be in their 30s. This individual got a sinister person around them that is relentlessly trying to do that, but this has been done long before this even started upon you. I'm going to tell you why they tell them that, because they can see straight through this individual. Whoever this female is that's trying to pretend to be someone's friend, they're not really their friend. They're jealous of this individual, jealous of them. They could be jealous of the way that they're creative. They could have an artistic nature about them. This individual relentlessly trying to do spells on this individual and trying to siphon their creativity when it comes to some type of arts or stylish. Bro, this is not good. This is being intuitively channeled off of the cards that are right here. Something very significant about someone being very artistic or stylish at what they do, and someone's trying to do some type of energy swapping and manipulation in order to confuse this individual, to get in their head, to make them feel insecure about themselves, and to project this type of mental weakness on them. There's some truth that's gonna come out about a nasty witch. Someone that's a witch. I mean, why is a healer, why is a medium having to go through all this, bro? Like, because this individual hates the fact that This is this witch's worst enemy. That's why. There's one of them that are trying to inspire the rest of them to group up together. This could be them trying to inspire a whole damn coven to attack someone. But I'm also getting this person right here has the power to transform that, and people may want to walk away. I'm also getting if this is a coven of some sort, they don't believe in what is being said about this individual. They know it's a lie. With the Page of Wands reverse, they know it's a lie. But there's just one of them that's a nasty, spirited individual that is very insecure about themselves, but yet trying to get other people to follow behind them. But they're not a leader to start with for people to follow. And this may be what this argument is about, like beneath the surface on the down low. They're mad about that because they actually see you being a guide to these individuals. And these individuals no longer want to be part of something. So yeah, they feel the need to try to carry out something continue. You know what I'm saying? Good. That shit ain't gonna happen. No, it ain't. There's something about a Pisces or a Scorpio lady that sees straight through that. Yeah, they do. They're intuitive, that's why. They are intuitive, bro. They know what the hell is going on. This could be upsetting one of their family members. This can also be causing havoc in their family. Okay, so this is a water sign. Either a Pisces or a Scorpio lady. This could be upsetting their family. They could be experiencing a lot of family issues. It's due to one of these individuals right here that don't want to leave a healer alone. And this is affecting a lot of people. This is meant to break families apart, bro. But I'm getting if these individuals seen these individuals as like family, not no more. Not no more. This individual ain't nothing but a drama starter that likes to hurt people because of them feeling insecure. The fact that, oh, well, they're not in the spotlight. They feel highly competitive and feel like this healer or this medium is a threat to them. It's because they know that they're wicked, that's why. But yet, if they would leave this individual alone, like why do they feel the need to continuously try to get this individual in trouble or to mess with them? You know what I'm getting? This is giving me the vibes of the movie Carrie. You better leave this individual alone, bro, because this individual right here, they don't have to literally sit there or do any of this. All they got to do is use this right here, which is this, their spiritual side. You see the lamp? That right there could come across as, like, you know how Carrie had a telekinesis side to her? Even though it's a movie. But your gifted abilities and how you know a lot of things, that right there, bro, could be scaring a lot of people. Someone could be warning these individuals, you need to leave this person alone, bro. This is scaring a lot. Like, this could be scaring someone. They need to be scared. Whoever this is that keeps on doing this shit to you, they need to be scared. Someone's trying to get someone to appear perverted. Perverted and nasty. But this is being done with a lot of misinformation off a fake page that was originally created to do this to this person. And someone has proof to prove that with the Page of Pentacles. This is a new discovery of evidence to prove that someone's on a fake page lying. It's starting a lot of shit. And this is what the argument is about with the misinformation. But someone's relentlessly trying to drag this out, bro. Drag it out, drag it out. What this is doing is exposing this nasty person for who they are. Everything that is being said about you off a fake page is something that this individual is. So they're trying to get you to appear perverted or nasty. This is who this individual is. They're trying to force who they are on an innocent person. Okay, so that would explain why one of these individuals may be trying to get this individual in trouble, because this is being used as a scapegoat. They think they can manipulate legalities against this individual? Yeah, okay. Oh, the moon reverses. I'm saying that Cancer energy. This is exposed. This is exposed. Look, bro, all of these illusions and lies have been exposed. This is not hidden. This is not hidden. This is all projections of who this individual really is. Why are they on a fake page trying to be like something that someone is not? This is who they are, trying to cloak their energy. But whatever is being cloaked is exposing this individual for who they are, and they don't know how to handle it. Maybe it's because they don't even have any love handles in order for somebody to handle it. That's what's pissing them off. That's why they're mad. That's why they're mad. They jealous because they ain't got enough hips. They jealous because they ain't got enough. Bro, this individual literally thinks that they could just... There's like a bull energy here. Yeah, whatever they think is hidden is not really hidden. Clarify the moon reverse. Oh, so that may be where the Scorpio or the Pisces lady energy is coming from, because that's the Queen of Cups. So this is a mama. The Eight of Pentacles. So something that's coming out about how there was an individual that fell victim to a scam. Could be a man. Okay, so there could be a female relentlessly running her mouth about a man that's innocent. And these individuals know that a man has fallen victim to a scam. And also a scandal. Scam and a scandal. But it may be a rare percentage of the men that may be seen as this person. But they're out there, bro. They do have men that are mediums. That are spiritual healers. But it's on a rare occasion that this is rare. This is rare, but it's out there, bro. Like, this is literally proving something with the Page of Pentacles. Someone knows that you are a gifted person if you are a man. Could also be a feminine. But this give me the vibes of, this is a rare occasion to see a man in that energy. That's a healer or a medium. But they have them out there. Hold on, y'all. Alright, y'all, I'm back. So anyways, what I'm getting here is there's a lot of individuals that are stirred up right now with the Five of Wands because they know that there's a lot of misinformation. But someone keeps on trying to drag something out that's not the truth. And this was originally created off a fake page. And someone got the truth of that. This is how this all started to start with. Bro, no matter what they do, they can't go back and change anything because this has already been discovered that this was originally started off a fucking fake page. But no, they want to keep on and keep on and keep on and keep on. And this is literally starting to irritate a lot of people. Like, whoever these individuals are that may have shunned you to the side to where you're not welcome to a society. Turns out you're the leader of a society. You can actually heal this whole damn public setting with the Ten of Pentacles reverse and transform a lot of things. And whoever this individual is that thinks that they're a leader, they feel highly intimidated by that. They feel weak because they were sitting there inspiring these individuals to do the wrong thing. And this is why they experience a lot of bad luck. The dark side of witchcraft will appear as if it's going to bring in results. Give it some time. Give it some time. If they try to attack a gifted person, that's just going to boomerang, bro. It's going to boomerang. Because God has this individual protected. Now, they do have a form of witchcraft to where people use that. Like, they got the witches that use manifestation rituals to where they affirmations. They say things in a mirror to where they could be telling themselves that they're pretty, they're healthy. They're speaking affirmations. It's a mirror. It's like a glamour spell. But that right there could be dangerous in itself because what it's going to do is it's going to feed the ego and suppress a void on the inside. So if they have any codependency issues, that's going to masquerade that. Therefore can attract a dark force through that portal that can pull that within them and cause more problems. So I would be wary of that. However you say that word is W-A-R-Y. Wary. I would be cautious of that. Because if you really think about it, that right there, they have to believe in that though. Like they have to believe in that. They have to feel like a completeness, a sense of completeness right here. But I'm not really getting at that right there is the dark side of things. We're talking about an individual that would inspire individuals to sit there and not just use candles. Like we're not talking about just a regular pentagram that's on the ground. We're talking about things that's being laid in the middle of that pentagram when it comes to dark things being done. With candles at each point of the star like that. This is more deeper than that. It's not just about candles being lit, bro. It's about offerings being given, but yet somebody being hurt spiritually. Sacrifice. It's a spiritual sacrifice. And you got all these individuals doing a ritual like that upon one person. They're doing this on a medium or a healer. Good luck, bro. Good luck, because I'm going to tell you right now, this individual right here is not going to be affected by it at all. No, they're not. And these individuals could be sitting there confused like, that's why it ain't working, because you don't fit a description of this person that they're trying to make you out to be, which is a bad person. See, some of the witches will retaliate on someone that may be an evil person. They can retaliate on them because they have justification to want to hurt them because of them simply not liking them because they're a bad person. But this individual is attacking, they're uncovering the fact that they have been attacking an innocent person while bad things has been happening to them. Because this is not fitting this this is not fitting the description of who you are with the Ace of Swords reverse. And that's why the bad things are happening to them. Because you're not somebody out there causing anybody harm. But by someone lying on you and by these individuals joining into thinking that it's okay to do certain things to you on a spiritual level and to bring you through a disinformation campaign to have you smeared around a whole public setting, that right there is going to bring a lot of bad karma and a lot of bad energy upon these individuals. I'm going to tell you what that is. This is God's protection on you. And there's also Archangel Michael that's very heavily in your surroundings. That's going to make sure that these demons are fought the proper way. I'm also being guided to tell you that if you're a spiritual healer or if you're a medium, especially if you're a spiritual healer, you ain't gotta do any type of ritual for protection. All you gotta do is say, Archangel Michael, protect me. And I'm going to tell you what's going to happen when you say those powerful words in the name of Jesus Christ. May Archangel Michael's presence be invoked immediately. And watch what's going to take place. You're going to be able to sense on a spiritual level that these demons scatter, bro. They're scattering. Any forms of witchcraft that's trying to attack you, you're not going to feel none of that. You're not going to feel none of that. All these false allegations, that would be from monitoring spirits. So you have to understand that monitoring spirits are all about false allegations and reporting back to the kingdom of darkness. This is what this individual is trying to inspire these individuals to do to you. As if they're trying to bring the underworld to the surface level of a physical 3D reality in order to run this against you to harm you. It's like whoever this individual is, like they think that they are the queen of the underworld. Checkmate. There's only one person that is that person. And it's the darkness themselves, not them. See, that's what the devil has this individual confused at. Lucifer's laughing at him. He's like, ha 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 ha. He laughing at him. He's laughing at all these individuals that think that this right here is going to work on you, because I'm going to tell you why. The main reason why he's laughing, because he knows better than to even cross you on this level. So with these individuals that think that the dark side is working for them, they're actually working for you to protect you. That's how powerful this person is. Let them get their little bullshit voodoo dolls. Let them get their bullshit voodoo objects, or hair, or fingernail clippings, or any form of clothing, and to put it on a doll or an object and sit there and see what that's going to do. See what that's going to do. Because I'm going to tell you right now, they may not see it right then and there, and they think that this is going to affect this healer or this medium, but what it's going to do is it's going to affect their whole bloodline. It's going to begin to manifest as numerous amount of falling outs, problems. Things are going to start coming up missing. Their belongings, like if they put their keys somewhere, it's going to disappear. That's a supernatural world that's showing these individuals, oh, they want to be that person. Their looks are going to begin to transform. They're going to start looking in the mirror, and they could be seeing themselves as transforming. Like if they once seen themselves as a beautiful person, they're going to begin to be looking in the mirror to see that their image is turning ugly. Uglier and uglier and uglier. Keep fucking with that voodoo. To these individuals that think that this is powerful, this is the illusion of power, bro. You ain't about to sit there and sacrifice this healer or sacrifice a medium. I got news for you. It ain't gonna work. I could give a shit less how many people they got involved sitting there doing a little ritual in a circle like that and calling up underworld forces to attack this person. But yet also trying to use the system to their advantage with the Ace of Swords reverse to try to manipulate a decision to go against them with the Ace of Swords reverse. I'm going to tell you why this individual wants them in trouble. Because they literally feel as if they could get their leadership back by having a wrong person wrongfully convicted. Malicious prosecution. And if I remember right, back in the day, they didn't play with witches, did they? They didn't put up with witches doing this type of nonsense, did they? Go look up that information. There's one of them that is a nasty individual that feels as if they're losing their power because of a healer. That's what this situation is all about. Some of you have an ex out there that may have been inspired by this person, and they're no longer inspired by that. They know that this is a lie too. You may be transforming one of your exes, or someone that you had. This could be an ex love interest. Don't have to be an ex. It could just be someone that you may have had an on and off thing with. You inspire people to want to be more healthy, more healthier individuals. And And the truth is coming out, bro. With the moon reversed, this was all confusion because of who you are. It sounds like to me a witch is about to get caught up for causing a lot of drama and a lot of unnecessary conflict and a lot of attacks upon an innocent person simply because they're a healer. And this individual is being exposed as a witch. A nasty one. This is nasty. Nasty. This is hurt, bro. This is affecting a lot of people. Whoever has took part in worshiping certain things, deities, entities, giving offerings to certain things, sitting there with an altar, they call it a demonic altar, where they would literally have the pentagram and they got all the skulls and they got certain things up there as offerings to the other side. What they fail to realize, bro, there's demons that are sitting, that's in a circle like this, that are looking at them like this. They're standing all around them that thinks that these individuals are going to do things to you on a spiritual level. No, they're not. No, they're not. These same demons are watching these individuals and sitting there planning a spiritual attack in order to get them to see that they're not going to screw with you. They're not going to keep on screwing with this individual. I'm going to tell you why the demons are in that energy. Because of Archangel Michael and the Most High that has you protected. Like there's something that is forbidden in the spirit world. This may not seem believable to a lot of people, but to the ones that may be involved with having some deep spiritual knowledge, there's a spirit world out there, y'all. The veil is very thin. But when it comes to a spiritual healer or a medium, you have to keep in mind that this individual is in both worlds. They're in the physical and they're in the spiritual all at the same time. And it's both combined together. Hold on. There was animals that was harmed with the moon reversed. There was animals that was abused and harmed. Okay, so there may be people that may be wanting to transform their lives around and to no longer be involved in that. And this person feels like they're losing everybody, because they are. They are. This is not really something to follow behind, bro. It's not. This is affecting a lot of people. They could sense as if like these individuals could show up to work. Something very significant about some of these individuals could be showing up to their place of work and they feel like a heavy presence at their job. That's all that was done to you. That is a form of these individuals' karma. That's what it is. So this bad energy is being projected back onto them. They could be feeling like a heavy oppressive energy or presence at their job, at their place of work. They could be feeling this within their home. Some of these individuals could be going through a breakup, a divorce. 10 of Pentacles divorce could be a divorce. Some of these individuals could be going through a divorce, an unexpected divorce. They still are trying to process why this may be happening. But at the same time, they're going through an awakening. There's an awakening. There's a massive awakening that is occurring. And these individuals are literally coming out of an illusion. And this is very confusing and very mentally, it's like this is a challenge. This is psychologically challenging to the ego. Because the ego is not ready for that. But this is the most healthiest thing that can happen in order for a transformation to take place. I'm also hearing there's a healer somewhere, is a healer or a medium that is literally shattering a curse off of a public setting and freeing their land. There's a healer that's shattering a curse off a whole public setting to remove this out of their energy. This is a curse being lifted from this setting right here. And this, whoever this nasty witch is don't like that because they feel that they lost control. They was never in control to start with. They thought they could control shit by underworld powers. And if this individual is an authority figure with the Ace of Swords reverse, somebody in authority that thinks that they powerful, this individual is being exposed as one of these individuals that this is how they feel as if they're powerful. Take that position away and see who they are then. See what kind of power they got then. First off, this right here is exposing a lot about someone and who they really are at the core. If someone has the intention to attack someone like this spiritually, imagine what else they could do to someone. It starts internally, not from the external. I give a shit less how the external looks. It's on the internal level. If they're not right internally, then the external don't mean nothing. Internal means how their spirit is. What's going on within the heart level. How they are in their soul. And if this individual is demonically possessed, then that right there is going to define everything that people need to know about who this individual really is when it comes to them operating through the external force. There's a sense of entitlement. This also breeds narcissism. It's like these individuals want these females to be controlling, toxic, always in a bitchy attitude, when it's in their nature to be feminine, nurturing, and caring. And whoever this nasty individual is that's in this Five of Wands energy, that's the original shit starter, all of this, don't like that. Because they're the exact opposite of nurturing, caring, and being feminine. And whoever this Pisces or Scorpio lady is, they're the nurturer type. It's right here in my cards, bro. They've been around for a long time to know what energy is about, and they know. I'm also getting they're very intuitive. They can have a psychic side to them too. And if this individual really looks at it, okay, so one of these individuals that may be going back and forth with this person that may no longer agree to be friends with this individual because of what was done to a healer or a medium, they could be looking at their mom and dad's relationship. I guarantee you their daddy is dominant. He's got like a very dominant presence about him. Not meaning that he's controlling, but he's just got a very dominant presence about him. And their mom is feminine. This is what is attractive possibly to this individual. Or this could be what's catching their attention. I guarantee you, bro, if they really look at it, their mom and dad's relationship. This is a man that don't have to raise his voice. Just his presence about him has that, it's like an authority and father figure vibe. And I guarantee you this lady right here is nurturing, caring, and very down to earth. And that's a sign of a healthy balance. Okay, so this individual has, so this individual is jealous of this individual's family. So there's something else that's coming out because there's someone that may have gotten wind of you being lied on. But their parents have been together for a long time. They've been married for a long time. And this individual so-called friend, that's this nasty person, has been jealous of that. They're jealous of their mama. They're jealous of this queen of cups. There's someone that start like this nasty individual that started all this is jealous of an individual's mama that has been married for a long time. This may be a teacher. Queen of Cups could be a teacher. Yep. Could either be a Pisces or a Scorpio or a Cancer. Whoever this individual is, bro, like this individual's been married for a long time. But something may be trying to get in the way and cause issues because of a lot of negative energy that originally come from this other person that is nasty. That's been starting these malicious rumors and doing things off a fake page to get a healer attacked. I don't know if they still are a teacher. They could still be. But they're not one of the bad kind. That's the thing. They're not one of the bad kind to sit there and put people down. If something is hurting someone, this is going to be the individual that's going to sit there and to nurture the individual to make sure that they're okay. If they get hurt, if they fall down a certain kind of way, this individual is going to sit there and nurture them. This is a nurturing energy. I mean, yeah, they could be mean whenever they push to that point. But overall, they're mainly down to earth. I guarantee this Queen of Cups is intuitive. There's no doubt. There's no doubt this individual is intuitive. Whoever this Queen of Cups energy is, they're intuitive. For some of you, this could be one of your old teachers. This could have been a teacher of yours a long time ago. There is a sense of nostalgia, even though the Six of Cups is not coming up. The Six of Cups would be about nostalgia. There's something very significant about nostalgia. This person could remember something that stood out about you. They wasn't quite sure what it was, but when it comes to a class of people, you was the only one that tended to stand out. And now things are coming to the surface why that is, why they felt that. With the moon reverse. But there could have been several people that could have felt this energy from you. Like there's just something very mysterious, very alluring about who you really are. Like if you go in a public place And you just notice how people just may give you like this weird look like that, like they just start looking like that. Or the minute someone gets in the presence of you, they feel comfortable. They feel safe. The minute you get in the presence of a dog or any type of animal, the animals tend to show no signs of hostility. That's a sign in itself, but there's something very significant about dogs. So if you get in the I guarantee you one damn thing. If you was to go to this individual's house that may be married, this individual's mom, and if they have pets, if they have dogs, because there's dogs right here, get around one of these dogs and watch this dog come up to the individual and start, they'll sniff them, and yet they'll sit there and be all playful. I'm also getting they may not even bark. Usually dogs will bark. Not meaning everybody is bad that they bark at, but somebody that they don't know. But there's something very significant about someone's energy to where the dogs will just sit there and look and just want to be playful. They wouldn't even bark, but they just run up to them and be playful. That's a sign in itself, brother. These animals sense that this individual is a good person. That's what it is. Now, you put someone that's a weirdo out there that could be an abuser. You get an individual like this around animals, you're going to see a drastic change. But that dog's want to bite the hell out of that individual and sit there and growl and get angry and want to rip the individual to shreds. That's a sign that that's a bad person. That dog's picking up negative energy. So there's something very significant about these individuals could have wind on or knowledge. This is the truth. There's something about some form of truth with the moon reverse. That if you was ever around a dog in the presence of one of these individuals, they paid attention to how that animal acted around you. And they was very calm and chilled and playful. That's a sign, bro. Also pay attention. I'm getting something very significant about elderly people. See how they have an elderly man right here? If you have ever took notice of elderly people being naturally drawn to your presence and respecting you, that's another sign. Elderly people are spiritual, believe it or not. You ever heard that saying that whenever your parents try to let you know something about someone, they just have a feeling? They get a feeling about someone? It's not that they're trying to control you. But if they get a feeling about someone, their feeling turns out to be accurate. That's what I'm talking about. That's that elderly vibe. They don't have to be an elderly person like that, but if they're between the ages, let's say if they're like 30 to 70 years old, within that time frame, within that age frame right there, which the majority of y'all, you could have been told that before, that this is not a safe person for you to be around and just get a bad feeling about someone. That right there should be a sign in itself. But yeah, if you notice how animals are not hostile toward you, and you have elderly people that tend to respect you and like you for no apparent reason, it's like you don't even have to do anything for them to respect you or like you. It's just a natural thing to where, let's say you go into a store and you hold the door open for an elderly person that's coming in there and they say, well, thank you, and they start talking to you. Pay attention to their demeanor. There could be a few elderly people that maybe say positive things about someone, about this healer. These are people that are in their 40s to their 60s. That's what I'm getting intuitively. The elderly are going to know, and the animals are going to know. Yes, they will. Like I said before, bro, you put a bad person, an evil person around a dog or any type of animal out there, that animal is going to get highly uncomfortable and they're going to want to bite the individual. But you get a genuine person around that animal, around that dog, because there's dogs right there. You get a genuine person around that dog, the dog's going to come up and be very playful. Okay, so someone has experienced this apparently with the dog's reverse. Someone has experienced that. I'm also getting something very significant about honeybees. Bro, this is a very, very deep spiritual message right here, what I'm about to channel about honeybees, because I picked this up before. Honeybees have a certain thing to them. Well, I mean, all insects, all nature has its own vibration. I'm getting something very significant about how honeybees, if they're upset, something has them upset before you show up. The minute you show up, you don't have to use a smoker. They'll calm down. Like if they're flying and going, it's like you could tell when they're angry. If some of you have experience with knowing how bees operate, some of us do. But there's a certain way that they're flying, and there's a certain sound that you pay attention to, that you can hear. Which I'm not a beekeeper or none of that, y'all. So there's a disclaimer in the description box below. This is not advisable to get around them. Okay? But when it comes to the sound of the way that they're flying, or something about the sound, the buzzing sound, some of these individuals have the intuitive knowledge to tell when they're upset, even with no experience. They have the intuitive knowledge to tell when they're upset and when they're calm. But what I'm getting here is something very significant about honeybees. When someone, if this individual was to approach an area to where the honeybees was upset, the vibrations of the spiritual person, this healer, this medium, has a very powerful vibration to calm the bees down. Some of you could have had a bald-headed eagle that could have landed on your shoulder. Whoever this has resonated with, bro, if you ever, which I know that right there could be an intimidating moment, but I guarantee you this individual wasn't scared. They wasn't scared. They sat there and let the eagle do what it had to do. Someone could have literally had a bald-headed eagle land on their shoulder, bro, out of nowhere. That's a sign in itself. I take that as a very strong spiritual message, especially if you had a bald-headed eagle, bro, land on your shoulder, and not sit there and try to attack you with its beak like that, or try to claw you in any way. They just sat there, even though their nails, their claws could be sharp, but they still landed there. You could have talked to them like, hey, buddy, what you doing? Sitting there chilling, huh? And he could have just flew off. I'm getting something very significant about a bald-headed eagle, bro, has landed on someone's shoulder. Could have been a left shoulder, to be exact. Something about their left shoulder. A bald-headed eagle could have came out of nowheres in a field. Like there could have been an open field or some land, and someone was sitting out there that could have been fishing. Something very significant about fishing. So this could be a fisherman. So there could be a fisherman that could be an earth angel. You know what I'm saying? So this individual could have been fishing, and it could have been a bald-headed eagle that could have landed on their left side of their shoulder. And it's like they didn't flinch or nothing. Don't have to be a fisherman, but someone was somewhere in nature, in an open land. There's an open field here. I want to show y'all. There's an open field and there's a land. They could have been by some water. Don't have to be. But they were somewhere in nature. And this could be interpreted as eagle wings right here. A bald-headed eagle sat there, bro, and landed on his shoulder. That right there is a very powerful message on the spiritual level that It's rare for that to happen. This could have also been a cardinal, because cardinals are red. This could have been a cardinal that could have landed on someone's shoulder. That's a sign from the spirit world, but that's a heavenly message. It's a guardian angel trying to give you a message. There's something very significant about a bald-headed eagle that landed on someone's shoulder, the left side to be exact. That eagle was sitting there defending this individual in battle from an evil spirit that tried to latch on to them, and they was watching over them to run that evil spirit off of them. That's what it was. That's why that eagle landed on the left side. And that was also a sign of protection for that person. This was a healer this happened to. A healer or a medium. But what I'm getting about the bees, the honeybees, I'm not saying this is advisable, because this is not advisable at all. It's advised that people stay away from them. Because if they do happen to get stirred up for whatever the reason is, and people don't have experience, they can end up getting stung. But when it comes to this individual right here, this healer, this medium, the power that they have to them, they can literally neutralize the bees being in an upset energy. They just have this natural presence about them that could calm the bees down without a smoker. And I'm going to tell you who the main one that senses that is that queen. And the rest of the hive will follow behind because of the signals and the pheromones that queen give off when it comes to a certain way that they operate that will alert the hive that it's okay. They don't have a threat in their surroundings. This is an intuitive message that I'm getting. Now, just like I said, this is not advisable even for a healer or a medium to go around that, but I'm just saying what I'm channeling. Bro, if somebody could get around bees that are upset and they immediately calm down, this is more powerful than what I channeled about the bald-headed eagle, which that's a powerful message in itself. But being able to calm a whole hive of bees down that is angry and upset. Something has them upset. But yet this individual right here, their energy has the ability to and enough power to calm them down. I'm going to tell you why. You want to know the spiritual meaning beyond that? Because you're part of nature. Why you think spiritual people are on a vegan diet? Why you think that they eat vegan? They're on a vegan diet. Why you think they eat a lot of fruits and vegetables? Don't fruits and vegetables come from nature? Ain't that nature? Pineapples, grapes, strawberries. It's funny. I don't know why I'm letting it's just funny. I said strawberries, how I say that. Strawberries. Peaches. Cantaloupe. What they call grapefruit. What else? Watermelon. That's nature, bro. That's nature. What they got? Kale? I want to say it's Khale. Kale. grapes. I said grapes, strawberries, watermelon, pineapple, cantaloupe, peaches. What else? Apples, oranges, lemons, lime. It's all nature, bro. Bananas. That reminds me of that damn song that spells the damn banana word out. That is very weird. But anyways, we're not trying to cause any more distractions to the video. But anyways, that reminds me of that stupid song when they spell the word banana out. I don't know if you ever heard that song or what song I'm talking about, but they spell the word bananas or they spell the word banana out. You're going to have these individuals singing, I'm telling you, but you're going to have these individuals singing a banana song. I forgot what song that is, but yeah, they spell the whole banana word out. But look, this could be interpreted as great. Look at that, grapes. Then you have, look, look, don't they look like pineapples? That could be like the thorns, like the pineapple, like the top of it, the top part of it. That reminds me of pineapples. And then you got look at that, grapefruit. And you got a banana right there. Even though that's a moon, a half a moon. What they call that? Not a half a moon, but it's a moon. That could be interpreted as a banana. Fuck. Oh, applesauce. Something about applesauce. Something very significant about cinnamon and applesauce, like mixing cinnamon and applesauce. Cinnamon and apples. Honey. Honey. Bro, I don't know how that don't bother a bear. Like how the bears go up there and they got like the honeybee hive and they scrape the honey, but yet they get the bees all upset, yet they fly and they fan, yet they still don't feel that. The bear just wants his honey, damn it. They like honey. But yeah, honey. They got honey, applesauce, the fruits and vegetables. That's nature. That's nature. That's simply why nature resonates with you on this high vibrational energy. That's why you don't experience any hostility from animals or insects. Because they're nature. Bro, that's the realest things out there if you really think about it. But anyways, y'all, this is what I have for the reading. There's something very significant about a bald-headed eagle that landed on the healer's left shoulder. And there's something very significant about how someone has the power enough to calm a whole beehive down. Or they have the bee frames. You know how it looks like it looks like filing cabinets, but it's bee frames that they pull out like that to get the honey. A bee farm. And for some odd reason, the bees were upset. It's like this individual has enough power to calm the whole It's like the whole colony down, or the whole thing. Now, I'm not saying that's advisable, y'all. I'm not telling y'all to go out there. That's not advisable at all. I'm just saying. This is how genuine your spirit is. This is who you are spiritually. That insects, animals, nature can pick up. But anyways, y'all, that's what I have for the read for today. Y'all make sure y'all give a like to the video. Subscribe to the channel if y'all enjoy the content. And I will have a donations link in the description box below. Okay? Until next time, peace.